All right, check it out. I want to talk a little bit about mistakes, man. Embracing failure, mistakes. When you make mistakes in life, that's a part of the process, man. You got to learn to take the wins with the losses, man. And when you change your mindset about mistakes, man, see a lot of people, man, when they mess up, right? They get sad, they get depressed, man. They think less of themselves. Me, I push for mistakes. And I'm going to tell you why I push for mistakes, man. Think about when you was a kid, right? You know, you was a little kid. Your mama told you not to touch the damn stove when the stove is on. You touch it, right? Boom, you burn your hand. Boom, you get it back real quick, man. You learn quick from your mistakes. Think about when you was learning how to ride a bike, man. You fell, bust your kneecaps up, scrape your elbows up. You learn quick to stay up, keep your balance, and pedal and ride that motherfucker, man. That's why I push for mistakes. That's why mistakes are good, so you can learn quick, study the game plan, and get right back in the game, man. The most successful people in the world, they learn from their mistakes. They apply what they learn from their mistakes to the formula, and that's why they won. That's why they up so big, man. They push for mistakes. I want to learn to keep making mistakes, man, because in my head, if I keep making mistakes, but it's a big but there. I learn from the mistakes. I'm just going to be that much more dangerous. I'm going to get that much better, man. I'm going to excel that much further in life, man. So let's get right to the video, man. Talk about it, man. Like I said, don't ever forget mistakes and failure. That's one of life's most important lessons, man. You can't run from the mistakes. You can't get down on yourself, get depressed. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting at the time, man. But if you learn from that, and you apply it to your game, and now you moving with correct strategy, and you moving better, man, you gonna win. You gonna come up. You gonna boss up your life, man. That's why I always say, the biggest mistakes in life, man, are the biggest lessons in life. They the biggest blessings in life. You feel me? This is the next thing, man. Make a vow to yourself to learn from the lessons and move different, man. That's all you got to do, man. Don't keep repeating the same mistake. If you make a mistake, right, and you don't learn from the mistake and you do the mistake all over and you keep repeating the mistake, it's not a mistake no more. It's a choice. You choosing to be a failure. You choosing to be a screw up, a goofball, man, and you going to keep making them same mistakes, man. You look at somebody, man, that's in and out of prison all their life. They go and sit down for 5, 10 years, man, do their sentence, go right back out in the street, man, right back in the game, man, get caught again, come right back to prison. They ain't learned their mistake, man. You feel me? You got to learn the lesson. Some lessons are more expensive than others, man. You got from the smallest thing, falling down on your bike, all the way up to being out here committing crime, doing shit you know you're not supposed to do. And now you got to pay the price. You feel me, man? Every decision, every choice you make in life has a cost and a consequence, whether it's good or bad. It all falls on you, man. But the mistakes, man, that's a part of the game. You got to take the wins with the losses, the good with the bad. It can't be all good. You can't just be along for the ride when things are going good. And then when you run into some turbulence and shit, man, the storms start to come, you want to jump ship. Nah, man, you got to be along for the ride through it all, through thick and thin. You feel me, man? This is the next thing, man. Never forget that failure teaches you the importance of determination and staying committed, man. Think about all the trials and tribulations that you overcame in your life, all the mistakes that you made. It may have set you back, but you was determined and you figured out how to overcome that mistake. It may have been a small bump in the road. You may have been on the side of the road, man. You may have been out for a while, but when you look back on it, did you not bounce back from it? Did you not come back stronger? That's why it's important to keep moving, keep going in your life, man. When you run into some turbulence, some static, you run into a bump on the road, man, you've been there before. You're going to deal with it and you're going to win and you're going to overcome it like you always do, man. Don't run from the mistakes. Push for the mistakes, man. Now, let's go over some benefits of going through failure, man. The first one, you getting hands-on experience and you learning right there on the spot, man. Some of the best lessons in life are the mistakes that you're going to make, man. Some people, You know, especially young people, they think they know everything. They think that their parents or somebody that's an elder or a mentor is telling them wrong. And sometimes you got to let them figure it out for themselves. You got to let these youngsters make mistakes on their young, man, and figure out life for themselves. Sometimes in life is the actual best teacher, believe it or not. Life, man, ain't nothing gonna humble you more than life, man. You think you know it all. You think you got it all figured out, man, and you don't know shit, man. Life humble you real quick, man, and you realize that they wasn't lying to you, man. You should have been listening to them people that was in your ear telling you, man, because they learned from experience. They probably been through what you going through, man. So message to my young people, man, listen to your elders, listen to your parents. I know it's hard, man. I know you got that peer pressure. You got your friends and stuff, man. You want to look cool, man. But looking cool don't pay the bills. Looking cool, man, in the long run is not what's popular, man. You got to do what's best for you if you want to be successful in life. This is the next thing, man. Benefits from making mistakes is that it builds your confidence. You make mistake after mistake after mistake, man. You got a business plan, right? You keep failing on it. You keep failing on it. Then something finally click. Something finally you figure it out, man. And now it take off, man. Now you go from down here to up here. Now you feeling good. You like, I overcame it. I knew what it was. I just couldn't put my hand on it. But now I finally touched it. Now let's get to work. Let's start being successful. It's up from here. It's on the flow. Let's get it, man. Ain't no more mistakes. I done learned from the mistakes. The mistake presented itself to me, man. I had to sit down and figure out what the mistake was trying to teach me, and I learned the lesson. Now let's keep moving forward. This is the next thing, man. When you go through failure, you learn how to be innovative and you improve your problem solving skills. Every mistake or lesson that you go through in life is not going to be black and white, man. Sometimes you got to be cunning. You got to be innovative, man. You may have to do things a little bit differently. You may have to take an alternative route, man. But as long as you win, long as you get right back on the right path that you need to be, yo, man, a win is a win, man. You can't always expect life to just be straight and narrow. It's not a straight shot to the top. You're going to have waves and crests. You're going to have to take alternative routes sometimes in life, man. But long as you moving, motion is medicine. Y'all hear me say that all the time. You got to keep moving. Once you go through the mistakes and they got that obstacle in your path, man, you got to figure out what you're going to do. You're going to climb over it. You're going to have to go underneath it. You're going to have to chip away with it. With your ice pick, you're going to have to go around it, man. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to keep going. Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merch for sale, man. Tap in with me on my website, the original OG Ghetto Bodybuilder merch, man. All kind of hoodies and t-shirts, man. But yeah, like I say, we push for mistakes, man. We want to make mistakes, man, because mistakes is how you grow. Mistakes is how you become a better person, man. I don't run from mistakes. When I make a mistake or I mess up out here, man, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me sit down, figure out what I did wrong, man, so I can move correctly, so I can get back up on my feet and bounce back stronger. Y'all got any input, thoughts, comments on this video? Drop a comment, hit that like, share, subscribe button, baby, and let's keep trucking. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.